So, good evening. My name is Gary Hawkins from the San Diego Astronomy Association, and this brief tutorial is going to show you how to do basic YouTube live streaming using OBS Studio. And I'm just going to work through all the different things you need to set up in order to establish a basic live stream on YouTube for your audience if, for instance, you're doing electronically assisted astronomy. So what I'm actually going to be showing you is my screen during this process, my desktop screen, so that you can see the various things that are happening. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a browser. I'm going to go into YouTube, and I'm going to create the stream for your viewers to view. And in order to do that, you simply need to go across to the Create button here, click it, and go live. So we've now gone into part of YouTube called YouTube Studio, and this is where we set up our live stream. You can edit the parameters for your live stream here. So if I quickly click on edit here, I can put up my Gary Hawkins OBS tutorial, and it's a public broadcast. This broadcast is not specifically made for children, and I can save that. And in order to get OBS to connect to YouTube, I need to basically cut and paste the appropriate stream key and stream URL. I've already got the stream URL set up in OBS, so I'm going to take my stream, copy my stream key here, and then I'm going to go into the Open Broadcast Software Studio that I'm assuming that you already have set up on your PC. And this version basically is pretty much as it installed with a few customized settings, and it's those settings that I'm going to go through in a little bit of detail as I get this stream going. So in order to start the stream, I need to go into settings. I need to go into stream. You can see my server already identified in there. I'm going to put in my stream key, which, as you remembered, I copied from YouTube. So I'm now going to paste that into OBS. I'm going to apply that, click OK, and I'm going to start my stream by clicking the Start Stream button. If I now go back to YouTube, I should see in a couple of seconds that I go live, as I've done, and you can see the stream starting up now and going out to my audience on YouTube. So that's the stream actually set up. So in order to just look at some of the customized settings, I'm going to go back into OBS, and I'm now going to go into the settings tab in OBS, and I'm just going to run through those settings for you, the ones that I've customized. So basically in the general thing, I've customized nothing. We've already looked at the stream tab. You've got your YouTube server and your YouTube stream key. In the output tab, one of the customizations that I've done is I've increased the video bitrate to 2000 kilobits per second. I found that the default of 1500 kilobits per second was a little bit on the low side. In the audio tab, I have the ability to use multiple microphones if you were doing narration with more than one person. Since it's just me this evening, I've just got the one headset selected, my Plantronics headset that I use for these type of broadcasts. On the video setting, which I can't change now because I'm actually in an ongoing stream, and so these are grayed out, I am transmitting at 720p. I find this is more than adequate to view on YouTube. rather than going out at 1080p, which uses additional processor resources. And I also found that the default frame rate of 60 frames per second, again, used too much in the way of processor resources and was totally unnecessary for the type of live streaming I'm doing. So I've actually taken that back to 30 frames per second. I don't use any hotkeys or any of the advanced functions. And those are basically my setups for my YouTube live stream. I can go down and change some settings on my audio mixer if I feel that the audio levels are a little incorrect, but they're fine, as you can see currently. And that's basically it. That's how to set up a basic stream, live stream on YouTube using OBS Studio. So I'm actually now going to go across and stop the stream. And if I go into YouTube, you will see that the stream is frozen here now, and I will just end the stream on YouTube. And that stream is now complete. The YouTube video will now be available on YouTube for recap viewing. And obviously you can get a link to share with people that you can send out. So that's my stream finished. Just going to go back into OBS, and I'm now going to close the OBS package down. Hopefully you have found this video useful this evening, and please subscribe to my channel. I do a number of EAA broadcasts throughout the year, and hopefully at some point you'll be able to join me in one of those. So I'll say good evening. Again, this is Gary Hawkins from the San Diego Astronomy Association.